Yeah. Yeah. Hello, everyone. How are y'all? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All right. Welcome to our first grade math night. I'm Ms. Turner, one of the first grade teachers here at King's Chapel. And this is...
Hey guys, I'm Miss Buchanan. I'm another one of the first grade teachers here.
Okay, and tonight we're going to discuss some things that you can do with your child at home. And we're going to try to give you a clear picture of what it is we do in first grade in math, okay? So we put together a PowerPoint. We're going to share our PowerPoint with you. And at the end of our PowerPoint presentation, we're going to open the floor for questions, if you have any questions, okay? We're going to share the screen. Okay, some of the things we are going to discuss are some of the things that we're working on in our first grade classrooms. And we're also going to discuss our first grade math goal. Okay, some of the things we're working on in first grade, we are working on Unit 1. And Unit 1 is all about number sense, teaching children how to count by tens and ones, teaching them how to count forward from a beginning number. For example, if I start at 13, children should know to say the next number and keep counting or counting on. We're working on a lot of number writing, practicing writing those numbers through 20, comparing sets, using the language equal to, more than, or less than. We're doing 5, using 5 and 10 as benchmarks, and we're doing a lot of composing and decomposing numbers. So those are just some of the things that we are doing in the classroom, and most of those things we practice on a daily basis, okay? And the activities that I'm going to talk about now, these are some of the activities that help to build good number sense skills. One of the things we do in the first grade classroom, we have a number of the day. And with that number, we work in our math journals. Some of the first grade teachers have actual math journals. Some of us use Rise and Shine binders. But it is where we have children to represent the number of the day. They can use drawings, they can draw tens and ones. They have a number chart where they can use, find 10 more, what's 10 less. We have them to take the number of the day and write math combinations. And we just do all kinds of wonderful things with that number of the day. Another thing we do weekly, we have number families. And a number family, we're on 60s this week. And with that number family, we have them to order the numbers from least to greatest, from greatest to least. We have numbers, we practice comparing the numbers in the number family. We may give them a number in the number family and have them to represent that number. We are currently, again, working on the number 60 in the 60s family, okay? Fact fluency is huge in first grade. And later on in the PowerPoint, we will show you some videos on things that you can do at home to help your child to be more fluent and to learn their facts from 0 to 10. Word problems, we practice word problems. And there are several types of word problems. And once we practice the different types in December and January, we normally send home the word problems, examples, and then you can practice word problems at home. So that, and again, there are several, I believe it's about 8 to 10 different types of word problems in first grade. Another thing we do with word problems, we don't just say the problem and let them solve it. They have to listen to the problem. They have to write the equation with the unknown part marked, and then they have to solve for the unknown. So there are steps to solving word problems in first grade. Some of the math activities we do are really supporting the math fluency and the number sense skill. We do things like roll one more. We have children roll a dice and they make a set that's one more, or we may have them to roll a dice and they make a set that is one less. And those are some of the things that you can actually do, you know, at home. We play make it 5, make 10. We play splat games that help support fluency with their facts up to 10. And we are really big on practicing our fluency in the classroom. And we are going to show you some things, some fun, quick activities that you can do at home to support your child's fluency, okay? Because our first grade goal is for 100% of our students. We would love for them to be able to add and subtract fluently to 10 by the end of first grade. So this is something we work on all year. When they come from kindergarten, we expect them to be fluent to 5. And so now we're saying that by the end of first grade, that they're fluent to 10. Okay. And one thing I would really like to discuss with you is our math newsletter. Okay. Each 9 weeks, we'll send home a math newsletter. And that math newsletter is wonderful. It has representations of the resources we use. We use number bond mats. You can see a representation of what it looked like. And it just has all of the language that we use in the classroom. So you can use that language at home. It has all kinds of resources that you can actually use at home. Okay, and we're going to show you some of the videos of the little quick, short, easy activities that you can do at home with your child. Should I pull it up on my computer? Yep.
So some of the math centers that we do in the classroom, I've just taken pictures of a couple of them that we do. One of them is Take One Away, and that's where students have a board, as you can see in the picture right here on the left, and they each have 10 counters, and we kind of change it up. It could be the tallest player goes first, or we'll change it up each day. They roll a die, and then they cover the number that they rolled -1. So they have to know, like, take away 1. And then they take turns until all 10 of their counters are placed on the board. Another game that we like to play is called Make 10, and you can do this game using a deck of cards. You just take out all of the face cards and you put down 4 cards, as you can see right there where it says the Make 10 board, and you put them down face up, and you take the deck and you put it face down where it says deck, and then you'll make as many matches as you can that make 10. So if you had a 5 and a 5, you would grab those, that would be your match, and then you would grab 2 more from the deck. So you can play it independently, but you could also play it with a partner, and just kind of grabbing pairs as quick as you can. We also like to do puzzles for the 120s chart. And so what it is it is a 120s chart that we cut up, and they have to be able to put it back together. And as easy as it sounds, it's actually quite challenging because some of the number families are broken apart, and they have to figure out where to put them so that they all the pieces fit. So that also helps with that number fluency and that number sense, to know where numbers go on the 120s chart, what comes before, what comes after. And then another center is called Add a Tower. And so students will have their cubes, and they will use those cubes to solve these addition number sentences, and they will have to build a tower that shows the answer. So that is what our centers look like. And then what can I do at home to support my child? There are a number of things you can do. You can practice counting to 120 just by using a simple print off. You can find those anywhere out on the web. Print them off. You can put it in a little sleeve and let them do it with a dry erase marker. At home, you can do some number sense routines, counting on, just driving around in the car. What's one more than 23? 24. Okay. And keep that going. You can also do one more, one less. So what's one more than 99? What's one less than 99? And just do that kind of stuff like, around the house, driving in the car, those kind of routines you can do very quickly. A fun game that we like to play in the classroom, but it could be more fun at home because you could actually use snacks, is I have, I need. So you might say, okay, I have 5 goldfish, but I need 10. How many more do I need? And that's just something that you could do. You could play it with anything. You could even have them pick their clothes up off the floor. I need you to put, or I have 5 of your shirts. I need you to put 10 of these shirts into your dirty clothes hamper, or just make it fun for them. And then some card games you could play. You can play War, where you just take a deck and you grab the first 2 off and lay them down, and whoever's got the greater number wins. You can also kind of play that making 10 game like we were showing on the previous slide as well. Some online resources that you can use, Extra Math. I know a lot of you are already using that. Khan Academy Kids is just a really great resource. They have videos also that show your child how to do different kind of things. And then ABC has got lots of fun games. And then we also have iReady, and we talk about iReady for a minute.
Okay, iReady is, we use that in the classroom, and children work on that daily during math centers and literacy centers in the classroom. And it once you log onto your child's Google Classroom and all of that information has been sent home, you will look for that icon that says iReady, or they'll say look for the block. And all they do is click on that icon, and then they can work in their iReady. And like I said before, it's math and it's reading, and they do work in iReady in the classroom. Okay.
All right. Do you guys have any questions at all for us about any of the things that we spoke about, any of the resources, how to access anything, any questions that you might have about anything that's come home, anything that you like to share? If you can unmute yourself or just type it in the chat box up here. All right, can we get a copy of the slides, or can we access this again? Yes, certainly. We are going to, actually, we've recorded this, and so we're going to share it on Google Classroom. And we're going to try to figure out how to get it sent out on Class Dojo, so that we can also send it out if you're unable to get onto Google Classroom at the moment. So yes, we're going to send these out to you. We're going to send the videos out to you so that you can watch them again, because they may not have worked for you that well. And they are really good resources to use and kind of refer back to if you wanted to see kind of what we do in the classroom and some games to play at home. So thank you for your question. Yes, we will get those sent out to you guys. You're welcome. We're happy to be here for you guys and help you out in any way at home. Let you guys know what we're doing here at school.
Thank you for attending. And like we said before, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. Okay. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, you too.
Okay. Good night.